Hey guys, so it's time here to do a quick little speed and camera test comparison between the alien trinket on the right, which is the Galaxy S6 Edge, and the beautiful golden nugget, which is the Xperia Z5. So two of the nicest looking devices on the market here, and we can see how the performance is testing the speed and camera. So we can just start off first by booting them both off to see how they compare, and go. So I forgot about that double power off, which is annoying, but how do they power on? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So this should be very interesting to see how the 6-month-old S6 Edge compares. Still very fast for the boot up, as I expected, and I think we are all up to date with the device. So you can see, and we're running Android 5.1.1 obviously on both of them. So should be quite a close one, this one, maybe, because they are running the same kind of software here. And let's show you as well, we are all up to date on the Z5. So let's do it. Let's check we're not running anything, get rid of everything, and start up some apps. Let's try Twitch. So it looked like the Edge loaded the pictures quicker. Oh, that was close. The Edge just pipped it though. And again. Z5 come up with the keyboard there quicker. So far though, I think the Edge is probably just ahead when it comes to the performance. And many people said, you know, the S6 would slow down 6 months down the line, but to me it just feels just as fast opening up apps as when I first got it. The multitasking though is another story altogether. So about the same there for the weather, very nice. We can just have a look at the maps here. If we do have the maps, there we go. So in fact, do I have the maps on here? Can't see it, there it is. So in fact I'm just going to open these up first off the screen so we can get them ready. So you can see very nice and smooth here when it comes to the maps. And let's just look for something quicker to resolve on the Z, Street View. And again, the Z seem to be a little bit quicker there. Let's come out of it, back in, and then the Edge was quicker. So very similar performance here, I think, when it comes to Lobster, wherever Lobster. So Z5 came up with that a little bit quicker, I think, for that search. So maybe the Z5 a little bit better for the maps, which is quite good. Also we do have some games, FIFA, So the Edge seems to load the game a little bit quicker here. Then again, the Z5 seemed to come up with the menu quicker, so that one I'm going to give a draw. And also, I think, what do we have on here? I don't think I have many games actually, as many as I thought, so that is a bit lame, but you know, I think you can see the actual app opening seems to be a little bit faster here on the Edge for most things, whereas the maps seem to be a little bit better on the Z5. So nevertheless, we can see how they compare when it comes to the browsing. So just start with GSM Arena. So Z5 loaded this quicker. And again, Kotaku. So the Edge loaded the pictures quicker this time. 1-1. But going into it was quicker on the Z5. I noticed as well that the Z5 seems to have a stronger Wi-Fi signal here. You can see good amount of bars, whereas the Edge is struggling, and they're both connected to the 5G band. It should be anyway, just double check. So you can see Tony's Virgin. So you can see now the Daily Mail. Whoa. Boom. Wow, so the Z5 again loading the page here. And we do have render fail on the Edge. So I'm probably gearing towards the Z5 here for the overall experience. Seems to be more stable. And again, so definitely going to give this to the Z5. Very nice performance when it comes to the browsing. And finally we do have the multitasking, which should be a automatic victory here for the Z5. But you know, you never know. Maybe Samsung sneaked out an update without me noticing, but I doubt it. Look at that. Horrible multitasking on the S6. Very nice though on the Z5. What about the game or camera? Quicker here though on the S6 for going in the camera. Viber. Game. Ooh, very quick on the Z5. Reload here on the S6 Edge. And the maps. So again, reload here. So I'm definitely going to give it to Z5 when it came to that particular aspect. So overall, I think the Z5's actually won here against the S6 Edge when you consider the browsing, the multitasking, and the maps performance, which is very nice. You know, props where props is due. We can see as well the kind of picture performance between these two. Obviously, it's going to be very similar, I think, to the Note 5. When you consider they use the same sensor, the S6 I think, and the Note 5, but the Note 5 is probably a little bit better. So you're not going to get a huge difference here, I think, really, when it comes to these two, but you know, it's worthwhile checking out nevertheless here. And I think I did do a comparison here between these two, so you can see some of the pictures here. And one thing that I have noticed about the S6 Edge is that wherever you take the shot, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Bottom line, so it's got absolutely fantastic shooter on it. So you can have a look here at some of the pictures to see how they look and determine which one you like the most. Personally, I think that the S6 Edge still has some benefits when it comes to resolving the detail in far distances, but I'm going to give it a while for Sony to update the Z5 before making a definitive kind of assessment. One area where the Z5 is very strong is the video recording, so you can have a look at the comparison here. So I'm just doing a 4K test here on the Galaxy S6 Edge, so you can see for reference how it compares against the Sony Xperia Z5, and stabilization is on, so we can see any differences here. I can just do a zoom in. So quite a nice zoom on the S6, no doubt about it. Check out the zooming. So you can see what the zoom is like. I think it's got a lossless zoom here. That's what Sony says. And it seems to be quite good. You see quite far away here. Let's zoom back in again. I think the controls could be a little bit better for the zooming. It's a bit weird, but it seems quite nice here. So overall then you can see the performance here with the Z5, even though it's on the very early software firmware, it's still very competitive against the S6 Edge here, which has been on the market for 6 months, which is a very nice result here for the Sony camp. Obviously you are going to be getting some other benefits if you do go for a Sony device as well, such as the waterproofing, bigger battery and micro SD expandability, which Samsung's moved away from for some inexplicable reason. However, the Edge, in itself is a beautiful device. One of the most attractive devices I've ever had, I think. It comes obviously with the Edge feature as well, which is quite innovative. I do think Sony could do with putting some more features on to make the phone stand out a little bit. But yeah, I think that about covers it. 2 beautiful devices nevertheless, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.